Hey, when we're back. In today's video, I want to go ahead and just really thought about this, but I just want to jump on and give you guys a review on this phone that I purchased. And many of us don't know the brand of it because it's a Chinese brand, but it's called the Xiaomi Mi or Mi 8. And this is the phone. And this video is basically going to be about how I love the phone, but I am gonna go ahead and return it because apparently here in the US it is not, you guys can see it, it's basically like the same thing as a new iPhone. The iPhone, not the Max, but the regular version. The camera is super awesome. I did a lot of research on it, and a lot of my coworkers recommended it, and now I'm having some issues with it. So first I'm gonna go with the pros. Again, this is Xiaomi Mi 8, or Mi 8, and apparently it's super fast. Has a Snapdragon processor. It's just 128 gigs. I mean, what can I say? Like, the resolution is awesome. The front camera is 20 megapixels, which I have to do my research. No phone in the US has that capacity. The back, I believe, is also 12 by 12, or I think it's a 12 by 12, but it's dual camera, and it's awesome footage, awesome recording, shoots 4K, and all for the price of about $400, a little bit, roughly $500, and it was compared to beat the new iPhone. So I went with the price budget, and I went with that with this phone. But again, it's very sleek, it's very compact, it's very light, very sturdy. The camera is phenomenal. The recording and footage on it is awesome, and I actually like it. The only thing I didn't like about it was the microphone itself to record on my vlogging. It's not that great. I have a Samsung that's an older model and actually has a better microphone than this one. Also adapting the microphone to it. So these are the cons, right? So adapting the microphone to this, my external mic, which I have on my GoPro, I try to put it on this one, and it wasn't really receiving it well. And I researched it. Some of them say that it has a little bit of issues with external mics. But as far as the camera was the thing that beat me, that made me get it, because I do a lot of vlogging, a lot of Instagramming, and I feel like the pictures are awesome. But I was having issues with the phone. I got it delivered in about almost a month ago, and apparently the brand Xiaomi, which is Xiaomi, if you want to go ahead and research it, it even comes like kind of like, it looks like the iPhone, like this is the box that it came with, really legit, nice phone. But the only thing I didn't like about it, and I'm gonna be honest here, guys, I'm not getting paid for this, I just want to give you guys a review, is it's actually locked. The phone is locked, so you can't have no outside apps. I have Android prior to this, and Android apps are not available on that phone. Google Play Store is not on it unless you unblock it, and apparently the company is the only one that can give you this unblocked code. And so I submitted my code request, and I waited 15 days. According to them, that's not what you have to wait for, and the code never came. So I tried it this weekend. I beat myself up over it, spent countless hours trying to unlock it, and to be honest, the compatibility is very important to me because I use a lot of apps. Got the GoPro apps, got my Instagram, Facebook. So I have all these apps that I'll use on my phone, and it wasn't compatible with that because it was a Chinese brand apparently. So I wasn't aware of that. I'm new to this. I'm not a tech guy. I don't make tech videos, but I wanted to jump on here and let you guys know what was my cons about this phone. If you guys are very into tech, and you guys can go ahead and manipulate and find out ways you can unlock it. And I'm not talking about the carrier service, because I'm able to make phone calls, T-Mobile and AT&T. I'm able to make phone calls and text message and whatnot, but I wasn't able to access the apps that I wanted to access. And for that purpose, I Googled it, and I had to unlock it, and it would start working, but it never came. And now I'm returning it back to the brand, to the company. Thank God they're gonna refund me. They're gonna refund me the money for the phone and all the shipping costs. So I'm alleviated by that. But now I'm gonna probably go ahead and get the Note 8, which I was hesitant about it, and I probably should have gone with my first choice. But I wanted to try out something new, be budget friendly, as they say, and as they call it, dollar wise, is it penny wise, dollar foolish. I went and I learned my lesson, and I guess my lesson for this video today is do your research. Make sure the phones that you're looking at or whatever you want to purchase, make sure it's if it's not in the US, make sure it's compatible. Make sure you can actually bring it in and use it. Again, the phone is awesome. I think if you can get it unlocked, for me, time is very crucial. Running the business, running the page, and running the YouTube channel, time is precious. You know, time is very crucial for me. I want to make the video certain times, certain dates, and the quality is obviously awesome. I want to have a lot of quality, but I also love quantity. And I spent a lot of time figuring the phone out, a lot of time trying to unlock it, and I wasn't successful at that. So again, it's my fault. I'm not gonna say it's the phone's fault, but from my perspective and my business, I need a little more better time, time efficiency. So I wanted to go ahead and get it working as soon as possible. I had to wait 15 days. Now I checked in, I wasn't available to unlock it. It's telling me to another 15 days, and like I said, time is essential for me, so I'm returning it back, and I'm gonna go ahead and purchase the Note 8. Again, the camera is legit. The camera is 20 megapixel for the front camera, and it's a dual camera behind. I believe it's also 20 if I'm not mistaken. But the cameras, the pictures are solid. The lighting is solid. Like, I've never seen a phone with such great camera, and it's a shame that we don't have it in other carriers like the cameras on the Samsungs and on the iPhones, right? We pay so much money for these phones and we don't have the quality. This is half the price, and the quality, I felt like the quality was better than the phones we have here in the US. But I guess I learned my lesson. It's not a US brand, it's a Chinese brand, and I'm guessing the market is smart. Companies are smart. They're not letting you use it here in the US unless unless they can unlock it for you, and they make it a little bit difficult for you to do that. So I guess if you have patience, you have time to wait, I would recommend this phone. Phone is awesome, phenomenal, and again, it's basically looks like the iPhone. It's such a nice phone, very sleek, very smooth to use, the processor is very fast. The system itself is very user friendly, but for the business itself, I need something that's a little bit more accessible to my apps, and apparently the Google Play Store is not accepted until you unlock it. So today's video was just basically a little pros and cons of this phone. If it helps you guys, I hope it does. If not, check out my other videos on where I actually focus more on personal growth and self-development. And I think that if again, my recommendation for this phone is, if you guys have time to wait for it and you guys can go through the process, go with it. It's a great phone. If not, stick with the Samsungs and the iPhones. And unfortunately, we have to stay with the brands that we have here in the US. And I learned my lesson. So so you guys, thank you for watching this video. Share it if you can and like it. Thank you. Take care.